Next hour as we enjoy the unofficial start to Christmas here in downtown Amarillo. People have been showing up for the last hour or so, getting prime spots here along Polk Street, so we know that there's going to be a good crowd having a great time out here tonight, ringing in the Christmas spirit. Corbin, you've been here before. You've been in the parade. You've watched the parade.
It's a really fun time here in Amarillo. Everyone comes. It seems like the whole city shows up for this event. Again, I mean, it's getting pretty hard to find some prime real estate here on the sidewalks, so it's definitely a good time to be with everyone. It's a new perspective, to sit up here on the desk rather than walking in the parade. But we've got several floats in this Hawaiian-themed Christmas parade, so should be a good time.
I believe we've got around 60 entrants this year, so we'll be able to show you some of the fantastic floats as they come by. There's also some dance troupes, we understand, that are going to be involved in this year, so we're glad you're taking time this Christmas season to sit there at home and enjoy the Christmas spirit. We have a third member of the announced team. We want to bring him in because he'll be talking to some of the people that are part of the parade and enjoying it. Dalton Williams. Dalton, welcome.
Well, David, it is great to be here and celebrating the holiday season, getting it started on December 1st. A little chilly, but along both sides of the street, there are just people packed and ready for this parade to start here just any moment now. We got some great stuff for you. As you can see right now, like I said, both sides are just full of people ready to ring in the holiday time, ring in that Christmas time, and just so excited to be here for all of this and to keep it covering for you. This is a great tradition. Back to you guys.
And again, the theme this year is a Hawaiian Christmas, so it'll be interesting to see the various floats and how they've done that. We saw the folks at Channel 7 putting our float together, and so I kind of have a hint of what's going to happen there. We're starting to hear sounds down the street, and I can see just a couple of blocks down from our post here on Polk Street and about 7th, we're seeing the lights from the police department. Their motorcycle crew and patrol cars are helping to bring everything here.
Yeah, it seems they're about less than a block away from us right now, so we should be able to get this underway here very quickly. It's, again, going to be a fun time here. Several of floats. I think the first one that's got coming up is Xcel Energy.
Right.
So we'll see what they've got going on with their float. So Xcel Energy brings the Panhandle area to light by supplying its energy needs. Xcel Energy is responsible by nature. The creative employees from Xcel Energy built this float. Many other Xcel employees are working behind the scenes to make the parade a success. Parade Chairman Tanya Tyler and President Wes Reeves are just two of the Xcel volunteers who volunteered for the Center City. Their float shows how much we depend on electricity to power our lives. They keep powering us all. They are a little title sponsor this year. Special thanks to them for the gift of the Center City Electric Light Parade and the entire community. Seems that they're coming up Polk Street right now.
The police are going to do a good job of clearing things out because some people have kind of tried to wander onto the street a little bit. I think maybe the parade has caught them off guard a little bit, but now here they come. Pretty cool sight being able to see all those guys riding in unison. They do such great work for us throughout the year. We deal with them on a daily basis here at ABC 7 News, of course, and as they've told us before, oftentimes they help serve the public on what is usually people's worst day of their lives, and it's not a job that they like to do whenever they're having to deal with some of those downtimes, so it's great to see them get to be in a position like this where they come out here, there's no pressure, they get to have good interaction. I'm sure the kids always love seeing, the flashing lights and the motorcycles.
Yeah,
and
the
seeing
big SWAT trucks and the fire department hot on their heels.
Off and running here at the Electric City, the Center City Electric Light Parade. Wonderful crowd here. We've already had a handful of people coming up to us wanting to shake our hands and say hello and trying to be on TV, giving us high fives and letting us know how much they enjoy watching us throughout the week. So I know that they're excited to be able to be out here tonight. It's like we mentioned a little while ago, great weather to be outside. It was a little bit windy earlier, but that's calmed down quite a bit.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a really calm night for us. Again, a little cold. If you haven't made it out here just yet and you plan on heading out, definitely take your coat with you. Definitely cool. I think we're in the 40s right now. The sun's gone down, so the lights are starting to really show and really pop. Again, lots of people out here. I'd say there's at least a few hundred just around us here close to Polk Street and all the good eateries out here.
This is looks like one of our Potter County commissioners, H.R. Kelly, had the Shamrock there on his pickup truck. Also might be another commissioner.
Yeah, that's Blair Schaefer right there. That's the commissioner for Precinct 2, and I'm assuming that we've got John Coffey hot on their heels in Precinct 3. Sporting all the lights there in the golf cart.
Looking good. I think our next one is XL Energy, right?
Energy. Yeah, they're getting a little bit left behind, but they should be here any moment.
We don't mind them pacing themselves.
No, yeah.
You and I have both been in parades, especially last year. I know you were involved in walking with it. It was, yeah, it wasn't a leisurely parade walk for sure. It was running to keep up with everybody behind you.
Seems they got the telephone pole theme going on the trailer.
It's fitting for them to be the title sponsor. You know, again, also want to mention about the work that they do during, especially this time of the year. They get a little bit of grief when you go and try to go turn your light on during a storm or whatever, and the lights don't come on, but then they send those crews out there into all kinds of hazardous weather conditions and spend a lot of hours in the cold trying to bring us back online or braving thunderstorms and that kind of thing. So it's nice to see them get to show off the power of electricity and the beauty of it as well here during this Christmas season.
They've got a sleigh on the trailer this year.
That's looking
with,
good.
Inflatable Santa, several people up there riding along.
I like that. Got some kids having a good old time. Quite the colorful sleigh.
Lots
Beautiful.
of floats coming up here on our next float.
Yeah, this might be Golden Spread Electric, you think?
Could be. Hard to tell. Don't see anything on the side of the vehicle.
Yeah. If that is Golden Spread, they also help provide energy to our area. 16 member cooperatives in rural communities. They have an office downtown Amarillo on Fillmore, and they are sponsoring the cash prizes tonight for the parade because they do honor a best of show and that kind of thing. And so Golden Spread is helping out with that. This could be the Golden Spread. It looks like more like an electric truck coming up here for us. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, lots of lights on this trailer as
got
well.
a guy upside down there on the top of it. An elf that got
in the chimney.
upended. Yeah. Got an inflatable Santa and a Frosty the Snowman helping ring things in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't really need a shot sheet to describe the next one coming down. I think we're both pretty familiar with this.
I think we're aware of who this is coming on down the line. This is our very own KVII float.
Broadening the horizons as far as we can see. We're the only weather team with 2 AMS certified meteorologists. And we're also partnering with Roasters for collecting toys for the Northside Toy Drive. And we've already collected a couple of them tonight here at our stand. I mean, if you happen to be watching on Facebook on your phone and you're out here on the parade, don't hesitate to come down to 7th and Polk where we're sitting and drop off a toy. But we're also continuing that toy drive for the next week. So it won't wrap up until next Friday. So you can go to Roasters, you can go to First Southwest Bank and drop off an unwrapped toy or at the station through December 8th, and we'll give it to the Northside Toy Drive.
Yeah, coming up next, it looks like it's KGNC and the Eagle. 100.9, yeah. So Talk Radio Show is a great Center City partner with David Lovejoy, Chuck Williams, and Rhonda Leonard on the chat. They talk about great things happening here across the Panhandle, all between 7 and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Now, one of their cars here has got the Dallas Cowboys star on it. You can listen to Dallas Cowboys football on the radio if you're not able to watch it on TV. Sometimes I can't watch it because it's on Fox. I've got a little bit of a retransmission difficulty with one of my carriers, so I'm thankful for those guys. That looks like Amarillo Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec right here coming along down the line. Got the Polar Express coming down Polk Street.
You bet. Committed to building our community through parks and programs by encouraging health and wellness, creating positive economic benefits while enhancing the community's ecological systems. Got a pretty cool looking car coming up here. This is Don Edwards is driving that, we understand. He's a veteran and says he enjoys putting smiles on people's faces and loves watching the reaction he gets as he drives his custom Polaris Slingshot. That's quite a vehicle right there.
Quite a ride, for sure.
Typical place to put it, right here on Polk Street, right? When you got to cruise slow and see who's coming out of the various establishments, see if you can find somebody who might want to ride home.
Yeah, and up next we've got Arena of Life Church. Arena of Life Church is a non-denominational church of 23 years led by Pastor Travis and Brandy Bennett. Founded by Pastors Ty and Luann Jones, they are located at 8827 South Washington. Service times are 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. on Sundays and 6:30 p.m. on Wednesdays. AOL Christian Academy area Arena of Life's private school began in August of 2022, so that was just a little more than a year ago.
Pretty cool. Ingram and Sons Plumbing right there. And they're saying be prepared for all your guests, even Santa Claus. They've been serving the Texas Panhandle since 1985 with 3 generations of master plumbers. Just give them a call if you need help.
It seems like our Rangerettes from Sam Houston Middle School are coming up next.
I think Dalton might be standing by to give us a little update on what's going on. Dalton?
Well, David, we have seen some incredible floats out here so far, all of them just brimming with Christmas spirit and a little bit of the Hawaiian twist as per the theme. Now, I am here with one of the spectators, Ken Hansen. Now, Ken, how many years have you been coming out to the Electric Light Parade?
Ever since it started.
Oh, my gosh. And so,
I'm not driving a car in the parade this year. The last time I did, the car quit and it stopped the parade, so I'm just a spectator this year.
Nice. So what keeps you coming back to the parade every year?
It's just so much fun. You know, the lights, the people, the parade floats, everything about it is just great. You know, Amarillo does a lot of stuff that's just so much fun. We have the Tri-State Parade. We have the Veterans Day Parade. We have the running of the Longhorn Steers on Polk Street. I don't know of anybody else that does that. It's just so much fun. And Amarillo does a lot of really great things. You know, the murals that we have, the parades that we put on. This is a great place to live, and this is a great parade.
And just seeing all the people, like I said, we've seen people along both sides of the street. Just seeing all the excited faces, how's that, help just ring in the spirit?
It really does. It kind of kicks off the Christmas season, and the people around here, everybody's having fun, looking at the parade. It's just a great time.
Well, we've still got a lot more floats left for you, but until then, David, I'll send it back to you and Corbin.
Thank you, Dalton. And up next, coming down the line, is the Sam Houston Middle School Rangerettes. In their inaugural year, the Sam Houston Rangerettes are made up of a group of 6th through 8th graders. These young ladies at Sam Houston Middle School, these young women exhibit the best of Sam Houston. They are exemplary students of the classroom. They show poise and grace in the face of conflict and adversity. They also exhibit the fine qualities of an ideal citizen. The Rangerettes are the only middle school dance team in all of Amarillo ISD. They have performed dance routines at the Sam Houston Fine Arts Night and a halftime show at the 7th and 8th grade football games. They will be performing at the upcoming Sam Houston basketball home games, although the Tascosa Homecoming Parade was their first parade. The Sam Houston Rangerettes are excited to make their electric light parade debut.
And they are slowly making their way toward our camera range. You can see them there behind the colorful pickup truck.
Looks like we got a Smurf in the back of the truck.
Yeah. This is kind of a tough act, too, if you're trying to do a dance routine and march at the same time.
You know, I mean, I have marched in plenty of parades. I have not danced in one, though, and I'm sure that's going to be they're going to be dog-tired by the time they get through with
no
this.
kidding. Fortunately, the parade's not overly long. It started on 11th Street, and then it goes to 4th Street, so that's, but still, 7-block walk, about half mile or so, and it'll kind of wear you out if you're not up for it, but it looks like they're ready. Look at the costumes, too. They're definitely in wintry attire, appropriate for tonight. Look at the kids there on the side. They're so eager to get out there and be part of it. I'm not sure I would have been up for the task in middle school.
Yeah, it's hard to get someone that age to get out there and be committed to something like this, and certainly, especially that many of them together all in the same place. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, I was okay on a basketball court, but in being on a parade, trying to dance in unison, I'm not so
here
sure
they're
that
going for the candy now.
Anything like that. Okay,
all the kids are about to get the candy.
Yeah, making a couple of sprints. They're trying to make sure that they didn't, entice the kids to come off of the curb, because that can get a little bit dicey. But if they're able to sprint back and forth, it looks like they're getting their exercise in and handing out some sweet treats. They'll be the most popular entrant so far, by far.
Yeah, they're definitely giving away all the good treats right now.
Yeah, parents are probably going to have to make sure the kids don't, wander further down the street, follow them all the way to 4th.
That's why the kids come out here anyway.
Right.
You're always getting that bag full of candy.
Stock up on candy. You can't have too
get
much.
Through the month of December.
Sounds like they're playing the song from Christmas Vacation there, aren't they?
Is it? Sounds like it.
I think that's the closing theme, maybe. Cousin Eddie, though, is nowhere in sight, so that's a good. That's a good thing. We don't want him.
Got a keen ear.
We don't want him ruining things. That's a nice shot there from above. I like that.
Lilo and Stitch.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I could recognize it was some kind of a Disney character, but I wasn't totally sure about that one.
I guess I was wrong in saying that was a Smurf up on the truck, too.
What's that?
I said that wasn't a Smurf on the truck. That was, that was Stitch.
Okay. Who do we have here?
This is Legends Realty Group right here coming along. They're a company brokered by Regal Realtors. They're here to help you with all of your real estate needs.
Nice.
They've got a Grinch up on the trailer.
Yeah. And coming up, this is Public Diesel. It's Amarillo's fastest family-owned and operated diesel fueling facility located on North Loop 335, and they are fired up.
They are.
Look at that. All kinds of costume characters on that truck.
Coming up, we got Mr. Mean One.
Uh-oh.
Sidney Lou and Mr. Grinch riding around in Mr. Mean One. Typically, they're in a yellow hot rod with their driver Peeps, but he unfortunately passed away in October. Our condolences to them. He was always so passionate about his parade, so we knew he'd have to keep the tradition alive. He always was go big or go home, no matter the circumstances, and he wanted Cindy Lou and the Grinch to be part of it.
Nice little low rider there.
Italian firearms group coming in a nice hot rod.
You bet. Up next, Upshaw Insurance Agency, a locally owned company that's been serving the greater Amarillo area for more than 90 years. Upshaw prides itself on commitment to community. Through volunteerism, in-kind donations, and partnerships, Upshaw strives to provide support to the community that has supported them for all these years.
And right now you're looking at Sweet Sips, your favorite soda shop on wheels. Come satisfy your sweet craving with a gourmet mixed soda, tea, or lemonade, and pair it with your favorite homemade cookie. Right now you can warm up with a gourmet hot chocolate or coffee. You can stop by their new storefront at 3703 Wolfland Avenue, located across the street from Tascosa High School. Oh, Christmas trees playing on that.
Yeah, that's
that
nice.
float right there.
Well, that's the definition of a food truck, right?
Yeah.
Why not go ahead and put some Christmas lights on it and get it involved in the parade? That's wonderful.
Got a whole back porch on it as well.
It does.
Looks like one of those little tiny homes.
Yeah. Looking there in that brightly decorated pickup is the Classy Clowns, Daughters of the Nile. They are the women's organization for the Shriners Hospital. The Shrine Temple downtown at 5th and Fillmore is one of downtown's most historic buildings. Hello, ladies. Merry Christmas.
And coming up behind them, the Edge Amarillo is excited to be in their 16th season. They offer dance classes for children of 1.5 years old all the way up to 18. If you need a ballet track program or have some adult classes, you can find them on Facebook at Edge_Dancers. We will be offering drop-in classes during the Christmas break. They hope to see you there.
And they had a nice trip to New York City last week.
They did, yeah. They
one
were
of
in the Macy's Day Parade.
Absolutely. They were able to be part of the introductory group that started things off, so I'm sure they had a fantastic time. Nice for them to come back here and perform here in our hometown parade. How about a hip hip hooray for the Sod Poodles? Here they're coming up behind that's one more truck for the Edge group. Some of them are on the streets dancing, others on the flatbed, wishing a Merry Christmas to everyone. Here comes a ruckus. As you know, they won the 2023 Texas League Championship. I was there that night they won it all. What a fantastic night it was. Second championship in 4 years. On top of that, of course, the Arizona Diamondbacks went all the way to the World Series. And they had key contributions from players who played at Hodgetown before: Corbin Carroll, Alec Thomas, Geraldo Perdomo, Brandon Fott. So be sure to make some time to go to Hodgetown in 2024 as they try to repeat as Texas League champs, and potential for watching some more big prospects that are playing here in Amarillo, and then you'll see them in the major leagues not very long down the road.
Yeah, coming up behind them, we've got Backyard Shades. They have a passion for building, imagination, creativity, quality, and workmanship. They take very much pride in their strength. They have built hundreds of pergolas and patio covers, but none of them are the same. They've been building, learning, and gaining experience since 2005. The Backyard Shades were established 13 years ago, back in 2010.
All right, I think Dalton Williams is ready to bring some more parade goers to us. Dalton, take it away.
Yes, David, like I said, we have just been seeing one great float after another. Now I'm here with another spectator, Micah Motley. Now, Micah, what's been your favorite part of the parade so far?
My favorite so far was the green Hummer with the Grinch. I loved that one. There's been a lot that have been unique. It seems like they've all put in a lot of work and time and effort. And we come out here for our kids. Our whole family loves it. They like the lights. I have 3 little ones, so it's a fun event just for us to get together and do.
I was going to say, I see you got your little one here with us. So what is it about just coming out to this and sharing this experience with your kids?
The little ones love the lights, love seeing everything just pointing out all the decorations, and just a family tradition to do every single year.
And how many years have you been keeping this tradition up?
We have, my oldest is 8, so we haven't made it every year, but we try to. I'll say probably 4 to 5 years. So.
And how is he enjoying this so far?
He is loving it. He's waving back to everybody. They've gotten some candy. They just love all the lights and all the decorations.
And like I said, we've got more floats on the way, but until then, David, Corbin, back to you.
Thanks, Dalton. What an adorable kid there. Looked like he was having a time of his life out here at this parade. Back to the action on Polk Street. You can see there from high above. I think that's the Girl Scouts Texas-Oklahoma Plains that is slowly making its way toward us. The Girl Scouts, mighty, mighty Girl Scouts. As they like to say, we can sing, we can camp, we can do anything we put our minds to. And this is what everybody wants to know. The cookies are coming on January 12th. And, of course, you may know them for the Girl Scout cookies, but there's so much more. They all train in leadership, outdoor adventures, and the sales of those famous cookies. Listen to them chant.
Tell them they did.
You bet.
All right, coming up next, we've got Allstate Security Industries. Allstate Security Incorporated has been your local security company, giving you a peace of mind since 1926. Locally owned and operated, they take pride in themselves on a unique take on all things security. No system or setup is ever the same. We meet with you to assess your wants and needs, customize the system to go above and beyond your expectations, and continue to assist in any way possible.
The Colonies Church of Christ making their way across. They are located here in Amarillo, and they invite everyone to come and experience God's love and grace with them. The church has vibrant programs for youth, choirs of all ages, as well as seniors.
Yeah, and that coconut tree you just saw in the back of a pickup truck was from First State Bank. They've been here since 1917. They've served the financial needs of your neighbors in Spearman, Texas, and the surrounding area, and have provided financial solutions for generations of families. The Door Church is hot on their heels. They've been serving the community of Amarillo for more than 30 years. Over the years, they have seen many of lives changed by the power of Jesus Christ. Everyone is welcome to attend their services on Sunday at 10:30.
Another group that is represented this year at the parade is called One Chair at a Time. They were founded back in 2013. They are dedicated to improving the quality of life for adolescents and young adults with physical disabilities by providing adaptive sports opportunities. There's AT&T in that colorful van making its way across, connecting Amarillo to what matters most through mobility and internet solutions. They are wishing you and your families a very happy holiday and an even better year in 2024.
Yeah, coming up next is the State Farm, Jeff Barr State Farm. I've been in service for Amarillo community for 9 years running now. They were voted the best insurance agency in 2023. Noah's Closet, you can see their nice neon sign up there on the front of that Ford. Now, Noah's Closet goes to helping families with funeral arrangements who have just lost an infant. They work with people in local hospitals and funeral homes to provide this service to the surrounding community.
Got a Jeep there that Arjo, a 10-year-old who races Outlaw Carts. She's a fierce competitor, they say, with a huge heart. She just finished her 5th year of racing with 3 championships, 25 career feature wins. She uses her racing platform to give back to the community through different events such as the annual backpack giveaway and toy drive. You can follow her career at Arjo Racing on Facebook or rjoracing.com online.
Yeah, coming across right now your screen, Lone Star Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all your power sports needs, with over 1,000 machines in their inventory across 5 locations.
That's the Discovery Center Collective. Their group of science guides and volunteers love to spark curiosity with a place to play and discover each day at the Don Harrington and Wild Bluff Discovery Centers. Look at the big, that's not a semi, that's a maximized something. Lone Star Sports coming through big there. Wow, goodness.
That's a private coach if I've seen one.
You got that right. Man.
CB Boutique's right behind them. Can't see much behind that truck, but as long as you stay behind them, you're okay.
Right.
It's been voted the best boutique of Amarillo for 5 years in a row. They specialize in women and children's clothes and offer a great selection of gifts during Christmas.
Someone needs to tell these people to tap the brakes a little bit. They're,
they're coming in here. They're jogging past.
They're coming through hot. What do we got here?
This is the Mighty Leopards Go Squad, Alice Elementary. Behind them,
this might still be some.
I think this
kids
is still
from
the
Landrigan Elementary School, obviously. Got some Grinches out there. We got some kind of a. There's a kind of a Santa Claus type. A little bit of a Grinch action.
Cow walking down the street. Fitting for Amarillo.
Yeah. This is Potter and Randall 911 telecommunicators. And remember, when calling 911, know your location. Don't hang up and call if you can, text if you can't. Let's give a big round of applause to these hardworking first responders. More people there showing their support for Landrigan Elementary School.
You know, I'm not sure about you, but this year I learned that you could text 911.
Oh, okay, yeah. And that's helpful. I mean, because sometimes if you're in a truly dangerous situation, you might not want to be heard, if
Right.
you're a victim of a break-in or something like that, and texting is a way to get through. So it's good to know that technology is allowing us a bunch of ways to get through whenever we do need help.
Yeah, the SWAT team came in behind them. Up next is the Maverick Boys and Girls Club of Amarillo. They've been a cornerstone of Amarillo community for 90 years. They've extended services to as many as 650 children, with a significant majority, nearly 90% of them, coming from families grappling with financial adversity and living beneath the poverty line. Some of those kids, at least some of them,
Wow.
Amarillo Square Apartments are walking down the line. Seems they've got a lot of hula hoops. Rosie Davila is the property manager of Amarillo Square Apartments. Currently have 1 and 2 bedrooms available, located at 4210 Paramount Boulevard. They strive to take care of each resident as if they were one of their family members. They've got a great courtyard with a kid park and dog park and newly renovated pergolas, plus large swimming pools for residents to enjoy in the summertime. Can't do that today.
We saw the ProLift garage door car go by, and that overhead view is of Sport Clip Haircuts entry. They've been serving Amarillo with 2 locations. They are located at 3240 South Soncy and 2325 South Georgia. Both locations are next to a Starbucks. Easy to find, so check them out. Panhandle Power and Performance there, and that car, they're an off-road shop located on Dumas Highway toward the Canadian River. That's quite appropriate. They carry the Intimidator, Gravely, Argo, Envy, Spartan, Kimco, Hammerhead, and Pitster Pro, all top-of-the-line service department as well. They're at 4824 Dumas Drive. Those are some really cool-looking cars. I might not mind taking a ride in some of those.
Got several ATVs coming in behind them. Coming into screen right now, you're looking at the Boy Scout troops, 1776 and 4776. Linked Scout troops for both boys and girls who love supporting their community. Going camping and hiking. Boy Scouts have a long history in the community of service. Let's give them a big hand.
Don't forget, we are continuing to collect toys for the Northside Toy Drive. And we have been giving you drop-off spots throughout town, but you can also click the QR code, and that will direct you to where you can help out the Northside Toy Drive, benefiting.
Taking toys and cash donations.
Absolutely. So make sure to do what you can to help them out. They'll have their big giveaway coming up on December 16th.
Passing in front of us, seems a couple of people just dropped off some toys. 24-hour towing, roadside service. This is Sierra Towing. Behind them, what you see on the screen there is W Silver Recycling. It's one of the nation's leading recyclers with a presence in covering the southwest U.S. and northern Mexico, with foundations based on integrity and ingenuity.
Behind that, Jeep Girl Mafia, Texas Panhandle chapter, an all-female Jeep club focused on empowering women, giving back to the community, and off-roading. They have a lot of fun getting together for their Jeep adventures. You a Jeep guy?
I'm not a Jeep guy, but Dodge is in kind of the same family.
Yeah.
So, in a way, yes.
Jeeps are pretty cool, They've got that distinctive design, These are not the Jeeps you're normally going to see up and down the streets, though. They've done a good job of...
No, these are the ones you'll see with their tires, stacked on top of each other, climbing a rock or two.
Right.
Going through the canyon, maybe.
Yeah.
That Jeep Jamboree.
Yeah. They've done a great job decorating these Jeeps, hitting the spirit of the Electric Light Parade, that is for sure. I'm not sure how Hawaiian they are. This one here, we got one there that, we got a little bit of frill going on the doors for that one.
Yeah, coming up next, our friends across the street, Channel 4 and 14, KAMR Local 4 and Fox 14, joins the parade this year. Right behind them is Channel 10. They bring their storm chase vehicle to the parade tonight.
We're all competitors, but we all get along with each other. They do a good service. We make each other better, I think.
You got to have that competition, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. Amarillo is blessed to have that kind of dedication to local news here to make sure that people stay in touch with the things that matter. Palo Duro High School Air Force Junior ROTC. They are developing honorable, open-minded, determined citizens to better the future. These students go above and beyond to demonstrate patriotism and a commitment to protecting the American way of life.
They went all out. They got a pontoon boat and everything.
Yeah, that's terrific. We got the BC Majorettes coming through here. They're a brand new baton twirling and dance studio in Amarillo. Their focus is to create a welcoming environment for kids to express their creativity. If you're interested in trying it out, they're open for enrollment for winter and spring semester. You can find them online at bcmajorettes.com.
Coming up behind them is Bright Star Care. It's a faith-based, locally owned home health company. It takes pride in serving the community that we all call home. We offer in-home care, including physical therapy and occupational therapy, skilled nursing, and private duty nursing from pediatrics all the way through adults.
TD Industries following them. It's a premier construction and facility services company, proud to be 100% employee-owned, they say. They say they learn from, teach, and inspire others to do best, and that comes from a place of passion for what we do. It's TD Industries, followed by Hardwick Heating and Air. They're a locally family-owned and operated company, more than 20 years of experience. They say they believe in helping customers as well as the community. So from Hardwick Heating and Air, they say, God bless America and Amarillo, Texas. Call them for your heating and air conditioning needs.
Now, did you see that? Look, they got a volcano in the back of one of these
now
TD Industries trucks.
That's
really nice. Got the smoke coming out and everything.
That's legitimately Hawaiian. Well done, people. They've got quite a cadre. Their own. They take up about a block themselves with all of their own vehicles. That's
got the whole fleet here tonight.
You got that right. That's some dedication. Looking good.
What'd you say? There's probably several thousands out here tonight?
I would think so. I mean, looking down the street, as you know, before we came on the air, we could see, you know, quite a bit shoulder to shoulder all the way through. So it traditionally draws a pretty good crowd. And like you say, when we get a weather night like tonight, where it's not overly cold and you don't have to worry about snow or anything like that, I think a lot of people have taken the time to do that. And, of course, they're going to try to make their way over, I'm sure, to the tree lighting after this is all over with as well.
Coming up next, it looks like we've got Excel Construction Group. They specialize in residential and commercial roofing and construction. We'll let you listen to some of the music they've got playing in the back of their truck. They got their very own DJ. Now, they've been around since 1996, but in Amarillo since 2019, so a recent addition to the Yellow City.
Check out that big bus, the Dillo's Burger Bus. It is the first dine-in food bus. Chef Tyler Reynolds and the Dillo's Burger team serving up gourmet burgers and more. And walking with them is Pucker by Apple. Apollonia is a 5-time certified lip technician specializing in dramatic lips, keyhole pout, Bratz doll lips, and Russian technique, also offering face contouring and teeth whitening.
Yeah, in the green Jeep, you have Blue House Realty Group, 15 years of helping people buy and resell their estates. They give back to heroes. More than $100,000 has gone back to hero clients such as veterans, police officers, firefighters, and other first responders, and teachers, doctors, and nurses, you name it. They've given back to everyone.
And guess what, folks? We're coming to the end of our parade because the last entry is making its way across now. Carpet Tech. They are the Santa sponsor, as jolly old St. Nick will be on the last of their caravan of vehicles that go through here. They are professionals you can trust with your home, from carpet and duct cleaning to full home restoration after a fire or flood. Sporting Texas Tech Red Raider colors, the Carpet Tech team is there for you. They have been a great partner for the community.
Yeah,
Look as
looks
they come
like there's
through.
a couple of late entries in here, too. Up Church Heating and Air.
Okay. And I'm waiting to see where, if we've got airs. Is Santa on the back of that float? No, I don't see him there. We got a couple more trucks coming, but
it looks like this is going to be the end right here.
It could be.
Yeah, I can see a lot of people starting to fill into Polk Street behind it.
Yeah. I think
everyone's getting ready to head over to the Christmas tree.
Yeah. Well, once again, it has been a fantastic night here downtown for the Center City Electric Light Parade. A lot of fun out here, and we got to see and feel and hear a lot of Christmas spirit.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been a really fun time. Seems like several thousands of people have come out to enjoy it this night, and several of them off to head towards the Civic Center, it seems, to go watch the lighting of the Christmas tree.
The fun continues. Thanks for joining us once again. For all of us here at ABC 7, we want to thank you for taking the time to spend a little bit of time with us. Don't forget that you can still donate to the Northside Toy Drive. ABC 7, along with Roasters and First Bank Southwest, have been collecting toys, so you can click the QR code on your screen to donate cash as well, because that will go a long ways toward making a wonderful Christmas for the needy families in our area. For all of us here at ABC 7, Merry Christmas.
And good night.